everyone, it's Sherry. I hope that you are having a wonderful day. Welcome to Super Simple Sunday. It's a good one. Stay tuned. Welcome to my channel. I am so glad that you decided to stop by, and welcome to all of my new subscribers, and thank you all so much for the wonderful ways in which you support me and you support my channel. Thank you so very much. Today is Super Simple Sunday, so I am not going to take up a whole lot of your time, but boy, do I have a great scrap project for us. Today we're going to make our own custom sticky notepads from scrap paper. And a lot of you will recognize this print as one I've used before on a lot of my notebook projects. Well, making those notebooks, you often end up with scraps. We don't waste them. We're going to turn them into something beautiful. So, y'all know what time it is. It's time to make it. All right, y'all, so here's a closer look at today's awesome Super Simple Sunday project. We are making our own Post-it notepads. The size that we're making today is 2 3/4 by 8.5. And these really are, and I'm going to take one out of the baggie, because these really are very easy to make, and they are truly sticky notes. So we just peel it off. I'm going to put this one back on, and we can stick it back down. So once we write our note, we can peel it, stick it to the refrigerator, stick it to a computer monitor, stick it to the back of an iPad, stick it to the desktop. Any way that you would normally use a Post-it note, you can use this just like that, because we are using my favorite Amazon Basic repositionable tape. I call it magic tape because for me that's exactly what it is. I get the magic of being able to create my own sticky notes, and the repositionable stick on here is absolutely awesome. So here is what we're going to need to make today's project. I'm going to go ahead and put this one back in my baggie. And so I'm not putting a topper on this one. You can add a topper. We've been doing that all week, but you can add a topper if you want, or you can just leave it plain like this. And I put a sticker on the outside of my plastic just to dress it up a little bit more. So I have already made one sticky notepad, and I'll make the second one with you guys. So what I have are 25 sheets of 2 3/4 by 8.5 inch paper that I have custom cut myself. Then I have a scrap piece of lightweight chipboard, and this chipboard measures 2 3/4 by 8.5. And then I will be using my favorite Amazon Basics repositionable tape. A link for this will be in the description box. If there's anything that you want to know about the tape, please click on the link in the description box and then read the company's description of their tape. And then I'll be using a 9x6 cellophane baggie. Again, please check the description box if you're interested in these baggies as well. So as most of you know, I use an industrial cutter to cut large stacks of paper and large stacks of chipboard because I can cut through those all at once. Now for me, the large industrial cutter is a necessity because of the number of cuts that I actually make. But in no way, shape, or form am I recommending that you go out and purchase that large industrial cutter. But if it is something that you decide you absolutely must have, please make sure that you do your research. There are plenty of them out there on the market. Make sure that you do your research and make sure that it's something that you'll be able to teach yourself to use. It's pretty simple, but there is a slight learning curve. So for those of you who don't have that industrial cutter, but you still want to be able to cut down your own pads, here's how I do it. So I'm using some scrap, and basically I would use my ruler to find where I want to cut. And then I'll just place down my stack, take my ruler, line it up with those marks that I made, take my finger blade or an X-Acto knife, just make sure you have a nice sharp blade, press down on the ruler to keep everything in place, and then just make some gentle passes going across your stack of paper. You don't have to bear down. You're using the edge of the ruler as your guide. And now you're able to see that you have pretty smooth edges on your paper. So that is one way that you can cut down your pages if you don't have an industrial cutter. The second way is you can actually place them in your trimmer, and depending on the thickness of the paper, you can probably trim 2 to 3 sheets at the same time. All right, y'all, so here is how simple it is to make your own sticky notepads. So all I'm doing is tapping this into place to get everything nice and aligned. I am going to use 2 of my Dollar Tree clips. You can use any clips that you have. And I'm going to place them right here. And then I'll place my piece down, face down, because we want to make sure that we're always putting the adhesive on the back. So then I'm going to take my roll of magic tape. I'm going to flip to that first page and run a strip. And I don't know if you can see that, but I'm not running the strip from end to end. I'm just making sure that I have enough on there so that I get a stick. And then I'll lay my papers down, flip through, add some more tape, lay it down, flip through, add some more tape, place it down, and just keep doing that. Because what's happening is, as we lay down some tape, the next page catches it, and we don't have to worry about trying to align it. So I'm just going to put down some more tape, place it down, lift up, and it takes me to the next page that doesn't have tape. And we just keep doing this. And I'm doing this in real time so that you can see how simple and quick this process is. And we're almost done. So now all of my pages are stuck together, and you can see that I have a nice little pad here. I'm just going to peel away the top page. I've peeled away that top page, and I'm just going to stick it to my cutting mat so that y'all can see we have a sticky notepad. And I'm going to pick it up, and now I can reposition it. See if I can get this aligned. And now I can put it back on my stack just like that. That's how easy it is. So now I'm going to turn this over. I'm going to place some tape. Then I'm going to take my 2 3/4 by 8 1/2 piece of scrap chipboard. I'm going to stand this up. And I am going to join the two. That's simple. And that's why it's today's Super Simple Sunday project, because it is that simple. So now, y'all, we have 2 beautiful 8 1/2 by 2 3/4 inch sticky notepads. Now, if I was selling these at a craft fair, I would actually sell them in pairs, just like this. And I'm putting them in my bag. I'm going to peel away that tape backer, fold over like that. I'm going to add my little branding sticker to the back, like that. Then here on the front, I am just going to add a little sticker down at the bottom just to give this some additional cuteness, because I'm not adding a topper to this. So I am using my 12 by 12 sticker sheet. It's Simple Stories Vintage Indigo Garden. So I like this one because it is pink. So I am going to place that right there at the bottom. Then I'm going to get another sticker that says Time to Bloom, and we'll place that right there. Again, if you're looking for the baggie, or you're looking for the repositionable tape, or you want information on the industrial cutter that I use, please make sure that you're checking the description box. And so there we have it, y'all. We have a beautiful scrap project for Super Simple Sunday. Scraps never look so beautiful. And in the process, we made our own custom sticky notepad. And I really like this process because you can customize these sticky notepads to fit any size that you need for them to be. Not just 3 by 3, which is the standard. Here we did 2 3/4 by 8.5. So these are perfect if you have list making that you need to do and you want to take that list and just attach it to the fridge without using a magnet. And for those of you who have questions about whether or not the tape leaves residue on what you position it on, I've been using this tape for a while now, and I have only known it to stick to the paper that I actually placed it on. So when you stick it to the refrigerator and you remove it, I have not seen any residue left on the refrigerator. I have not seen any residue left on my desk. So in my experience, I have not encountered residue. So guys, I hope that you have enjoyed this fabulous Super Simple Sunday project. It is a great way to make something to gift, keep, or sell. It is also any season, any reason, anyone ready. If you have enjoyed this project, and I certainly hope that you have, please hit the like button. If you are not a subscriber to my channel, I would love to have you join the best online crafting family on YouTube. As always, please be safe, be kind, be the reason someone smiles today. Happy crafting, and we'll chat later. Bye.